Hi there, this is my video essay on family by Alexandra McCanley. Parenting adolescents. There are some restrictions with adolescents, and I think some of those restrictions are setting very clear boundaries, making sure that the punishments that fit the violation of the boundary. So you're not taking a minor boundary violation or rule violation and exploding it with a huge punishment. Also, not taking huge violations lightly. Adolescents are going to make mistakes. It is part of life. Children make mistakes, adults make mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. Lessons that are learned from those mistakes can be good teaching moments. Freedom and autonomy, clear rules and boundaries. Starting from before adolescent age, freedom to choose, even if it ends with consequences. Therefore, if you're giving, your child, telling your child, no, this isn't going to end well for you, there will be a consequence, and they, still allowing them the freedom to do it if they so choose to. And autonomy, taught before adolescent age. No means no. My body, my choice. Making sure that children and adolescents have the autonomy to tell you what is going on, how they are feeling, and if they don't like something. Factors of influence: family values, religious beliefs, and parenting styles. These are all factors that influence how you parent adolescents. The standard has become intensive mothering. I inserted a quote here from our book that talks about what intensive mothering is. My view on this is I currently am a parent. I feel like I fall a little older in the demographic of the class than some of my peers. And we are currently learning how to set these boundaries, what boundaries we want to set, and what examples we want to show our child. She is only 5. So therefore, she's not quite an adolescent yet, but we're going to get there someday. Restrictions faced by adolescents. Adolescents feel restricted when they see that their current situation is unfair, they see their peers doing something that they want to do, or they feel like who they are and what they are doing is being stifled or discounted. An example of this would be if a parent asks a teenager to please wear a coat because it's cold outside. We do live in Iowa. Teenager feels like the parent is trying to judge or dislike their wardrobe choice. Dangers faced by adolescents. I feel like the biggest danger to all of our younger generations now is technology. Cyberbullying is a huge danger and a huge fear of mine personally as a parent. People can get very courageous behind keyboards and screens and can say some very mean and hurtful things. And I think cyberbullying needs to be taken very seriously. Child pornography, internet stalking, internet predators, all also very important topics that, are dangers that could be faced by adolescents. As technology continues to develop, teaching children and adolescents online safety is absolutely key. Making sure they know, the safe websites to go to, where to stay away from, what can happen if, you give your information out. It's all very real and can be very scary. Who is the responsible party? Not one single party is solely responsible. Mixture of parenting style, life experiences, school, and belief. Factors that play a role in success or failure. Lessons taught at home and at school that don't include academics. Academics are, yes, very important, but the other things that you learn in school, how to, communicate, how to be a good person, how to stand up for yourself, how to advocate, all those things are very important lessons that play a role in success or failure. The example set by the parents, or families, depending on what your nuclear family looks like, can also depend on how that role is played. And different life experiences, how those different situations are handled. An example would be, a death of a parent or a sibling, those tough life experiences that happen to some and or most people can have a huge role in if they succeed or fail. It can also be a huge part of how they learn to parent their own children, or how their parenting style of their parent changes or family changes. And here's my bibliography. I used our book, Sociology in Action by Kathleen Odell Corgan and Maxine P. Atkinson.